dressed overly casual at a designer store so that the rude sales rep wouldn't get commission. I don't buy a lot of designer stuff. When I do, it's usually because something caught my eye, and I just have to have it. That's exactly what happened 3 weeks ago at the mall on a Tuesday afternoon. I was walking past this store called Verlaine, all glass and marble, when a backpack in the window stopped me cold. Black leather, silver zippers, the kind of bag that costs more than my car payment. I stood there staring at it like an idiot for a good minute. I was wearing my usual weekend outfit, a gray hoodie, ripped jeans, beat-up white sneakers. Nothing fancy. I walked in and the place smelled like leather and expensive candles. 2 sales reps were on the floor. One of them, a tall woman in a black blazer with her hair slicked back into a bun, clocked me the second I stepped through the door. Her name tag said Denise. She looked me up and down once and turned back to folding a sweater. I waited by the register for probably 10 minutes. Nobody came over. I watched Denise help a woman in heels try on scarves, laughing at everything the woman said. I finally walked up myself and asked if I could see the backpack from the window. Denise barely looked at me. She said she was with a customer, and I'd have to wait. So I waited. I sat down on the little bench by the shoes and watched her stand in the corner for 5 straight minutes doing absolutely nothing. Not helping anyone, just standing there scrolling her phone. I got up and asked again. This time I asked if she could grab one from the back so I could look at the stitching up close. She let out this little sigh, like I'd asked her to donate a kidney. She said they don't pull items from the back unless a customer is planning to purchase. I told her I was planning to purchase. That's why I was asking. She gave me this tight smile and said something like, "Of course," and then just walked off to help someone else browsing sunglasses. She never came back. I stood there for another minute feeling like an idiot, then I left. I would have bought that bag right then. Almost 3 grand, no hesitation. She talked herself out of a commission in under 2 minutes. I stewed on it for a few days. Then I decided I was going back, and I was going to dress even worse. That Saturday I put on sweatpants with a hole in the knee, a stained tank top, running shoes with the laces undone, and a zip-up hoodie over the whole thing. I looked like I just rolled off a couch after a long night. I drove to the mall and walked into Verlaine again around 2 in the afternoon. Denise was working the same shift. I watched her eyes flick to me the second the door chimed, then flick right back to her phone. She turned her whole body away from me, like I was contagious. Fine by me. There was another rep near the register, a guy maybe 22. Name tag said Miles. He had this eager, slightly nervous energy, like he actually wanted to be good at his job. I walked up to him and told him I wanted to buy the backpack from the window display, the black leather one with silver hardware. His face lit up like I'd told him he won something. He asked if I wanted to take a look at it first, feel the material, check the inside pockets. I said sure. He jogged to the back himself and came out 2 minutes later carrying it like it was made of glass. He walked me through every detail, the lining, the strap adjusters, even a little card that came with an authenticity number. I told him I'd take it. He rang me up at the register, hands actually a little shaky, and thanked me about 4 times. While he was bagging it up, the store manager walked by, a guy in his 40s with reading glasses pushed up on his head. He asked Miles how it was going, and Miles told him, still grinning, that he just sold the display backpack. The manager looked pleased, then noticed me and asked if I'd found everything okay. I told him actually, no, not the first time. I explained how I'd come in a week earlier dressed almost exactly like this, asked to see the same bag, and Denise had brushed me off twice before ignoring me completely. I said I would have bought it that day if she'd helped me for 5 minutes. The manager's face changed. He said this wasn't the first complaint about her, not even close. Denise was close enough to hear all of it. She didn't say a word. She just stood by the scarves refolding something that didn't need folding, her ears bright red. The manager thanked me for telling him, apologized on her behalf, and told Miles the sale and the commission were his. No question. Miles looked like he wanted to hug someone. I walked out with my new backpack, and as I passed the register, Denise wouldn't even look up. I didn't say anything to her. I didn't need to. Nearly $3,000 just walked out the door, and every cent of it went to the one person who actually treated me like I mattered.